Hey there, my friend, quick question. If I told you there's one simple movement that could boost your energy, reduce swelling in your legs, and even help you feel 10 years younger, would you believe me? No, it's not running. It's not cycling. It's not some fancy €1,000 piece of gym equipment either. It's something so small, so quietly powerful, that most people walk past it every single day without realizing it could change everything. Today, we're talking about the muscle that doctors call the second heart. And if you're over 60, activating this little powerhouse could literally change the way you walk, move, and live. Welcome back to Healthy Buddy, your home for real, practical, heartwarming health wisdom that keeps you moving, not just existing. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button, gently. We're not trying to break your mouse. And join our community of everyday heroes who refuse to let age define them. Now, today's story isn't about pushing harder. It's about moving smarter. Because once you understand how this one forgotten muscle, the soleus, works, you'll see why surgeons are now saying, this exercise might be even better than walking for people over 60. Sounds bold? Good. Because you deserve bold results. Let's start at the beginning. You've probably never thought about your soleus muscle. It sits quietly at the back of your lower leg, beneath your calf muscle, like the hidden second layer of an onion. While the upper calf, the gastrocnemius, gets all the glory, especially when you were younger, strutting around on the beach in Nice or dancing at your cousin Luca's wedding in Rome. The soleus has always been doing the heavy lifting behind the scenes. Think of it like Sophie from Berlin, the office manager who keeps the whole place running while the boss gets the credit. She doesn't complain, but without her, everything falls apart. That's your soleus, the unsung hero of your body's circulation system. Doctors sometimes call it the second heart, because when it contracts, it helps pump blood from your legs back up toward your heart, fighting gravity and preventing swelling, fatigue, and even those annoying varicose veins. So yeah, this quiet little muscle has been saving your legs since day one. But as we age, something sad happens. We stop using it properly. We sit more. We move less. And when we do walk, we often rely on our thighs or hips instead of our lower legs. That's when circulation slows down. Feet get heavy. Ankles swell. Energy drops. Sound familiar? Now don't get me wrong, walking is amazing. It's one of the best things you can do for your heart, your mood, and your mobility. But here's the kicker. Walking barely activates your soleus muscle. You heard that right. Even when you walk for 5 kilometers along the Thames, or stroll through the old streets of Barcelona with your grandchildren, your soleus is barely waking up. That's because when your heel doesn't lift high enough or stay engaged long enough, the deep part of the calf, the soleus, just sits there doing nothing. It's like paying for a gym membership and never stepping inside. And over time, that lack of activation leads to weaker circulation, slower recovery, and less balance. So, if walking alone isn't cutting it, what should you do instead? Recently, orthopedic surgeons and physiotherapists across Europe have started recommending a simple 3-step movement routine designed to wake up the soleus muscle. No weights, no jumping, no pressure on your joints. You can do it sitting down, even while sipping your morning coffee or watching your favorite French drama series. And the best part? When done correctly, it boosts your blood flow by up to 50% more than walking alone. That's right, better than walking. Let's dive into it. First up, the seated heel raise. Sit on a sturdy chair, feet flat on the ground. Your knees at a comfortable 90-degree angle, no need to look like a ballet dancer. Now, gently lift your heels while keeping your toes on the floor. Hold for a second, and lower slowly. That's it. You've just activated the soleus. You should feel a soft burn deep in your lower calf. Not sharp, not painful, just awake. Do this 20 to 25 times, take a short break and repeat. It's that simple. And if you want a mental image, imagine your feet are little pumps, helping send fresh energy from your legs up toward your heart. Luca in Rome calls it his espresso pump. He does it every morning while sipping his real espresso, and says it's like giving his legs a caffeine boost. Once you've mastered the seated version, it's time to stand tall, literally. Find a stable surface, maybe your kitchen counter or the back of your sofa, and hold on for balance. Now lift your heels again, slow and steady, as if you're trying to peek over a crowd at a concert in Paris. Pause at the top, then lower down gently. The trick? Control. Don't bounce. Don't rush. Try 3 sets of 15 repetitions. As you get stronger, you'll start to feel your legs come alive. Your balance improves. Your feet feel lighter. You start walking with confidence again. Like Alex from Paris, who told us he finally feels secure walking down the metro stairs without grabbing the rail. That's not magic. That's science. Every controlled lift is sending a wave of circulation up your body, refreshing your tissues and feeding your muscles. Now, for the final level, the bent knee single leg raise. Sounds fancy, but it's simple. Stand near a wall or chair for support. Bend one knee slightly. Lift the heel of that same leg slowly, while the other foot stays relaxed on the floor. This position isolates the soleus even more, because bending the knee quiets the big calf muscle and forces your second heart to do the work. Start with 10 per leg. Alternate. Smile through it, you're literally training your body to feel young again. In fact, physiotherapists in Zurich call this move the elevator, because with every lift, your energy rises not just physically, but mentally too. Now, here's where things get even more fascinating. When your soleus muscle activates, it acts like a pump, pushing blood upward, improving oxygen delivery, and preventing pooling in the legs. That means less swelling, better energy, more stable blood sugar, and a much lower risk of leg pain or fatigue. In one European study, older adults who did soleus-focused exercises just 3 times a week saw improvements in circulation, posture, and even mood within a month. It's like flipping a biological switch that says, "Hey, we're not done living yet. Can I tell you a quick story?" A few months ago, I was in Madrid visiting my Aunt Elena. She's 68, sharp as ever, but she'd started avoiding long walks because her legs would swell up by the afternoon. She told me, "I guess this is just old age." And I said, "No, Tia, it's unused power." We started these exact exercises, just 5 minutes a day. 2 weeks later, she called me, crying happy tears. "Look," she said, pointing at her ankles on a video call. "They're normal again. No pain, no swelling." And for the first time in years, she went dancing with her friends at Plaza Mayor. That's what happens when you give your body the right attention. It responds. It heals. Thanks you. Now let's talk about what not to do. Don't rush. This isn't a race. It's a gentle awakening. Don't roll your ankles outward. Keep your feet flat and grounded. And please don't think you have to do all 3 exercises at once. Start where you are. Even if you only do the seated heel raises, you're already doing something powerful. Consistency beats intensity every single time. Because this isn't about becoming a gym hero. It's about reclaiming your body, one little lift at a time. Make it part of your day. Do your heel raises while brushing your teeth, cooking pasta, or waiting for your tea to steep. Turn it into a little challenge with your partner. Who can hold the heel raise the longest? In London, one of our viewers, Margaret, says she and her husband compete every night while watching the Great British Bake Off. She jokes that they've turned it into the Great British Calf Off. See? Exercise doesn't have to be boring. You just need a reason to smile while doing it. Here's the magic part. When you consistently activate your soleus, you're not just improving your legs, you're transforming your whole system. Your balance improves, your walking posture becomes straighter, and your stamina increases. You'll notice you don't get tired as quickly when climbing stairs or shopping in Milan. You'll feel more grounded, more stable, more you. And it's not just physical. Many people say they feel emotionally lighter too. Because when your body moves better, your mind follows. Circulation isn't just about blood. It's about energy, motivation, and life flow. I like to call the soleus the introvert muscle. It doesn't show off. It doesn't need attention. It just quietly keeps you alive, kind of like your Wi-Fi router. You don't think about it until it stops working. But once you reboot it, everything runs smoother again. You don't need to run marathons or spend €100 a month on supplements to feel better. You just need to listen to your body, respect its quiet signals, and trust that it still has the power to heal, even after 60, 70, or 80. Because your body isn't giving up on you. It's just waiting for you to wake it up.
Hold up if you care about your health. Don't skip this. Healthy Buddy's top picks are Here Clean. Trusted products that help you feel better every day. More energy, better sleep, stronger you. Check them out now. Your body will thank you.